Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, and the big shocker of tonight is how the UEFA Champions League group stage matches ended. Simultaneous matches, it's hard to keep up. So here I am to tell you how it went down as AC Milan eliminates Newcastle from Europe itself. Yes, Newcastle is eliminated from the Champions League and they couldn't even secure a third spot to get into the Europa League as Milan man 2-1 the scoreline. PSG qualify for the next round and it was insane how they managed to do it as Y Zamiri scored the equalizer against Dortmund, and a 1-1 scoreline was enough for PSG to gather enough points to get into the round of 16 and AC Milan go to the Europa League. Feels bad for Newcastle, man. Feels bad. After a long time they went into the Champions League with hopes, with good contendership, and they had a great team with a great manager. It felt like they will definitely make the round of 16 or even Europa League. But fate wasn't at their side and they just couldn't get the 3 points today. Even though they started the scoreline as Joe Linton scored the first goal of the match. But then they were quickly brought back as AC Milan first scored through Christian Pulisic and then Samuel Chukwueze scored the second goal, and Milan are heading to Europa League. Elsewhere, Royal Antwerp defeated Barcelona. You can't predict what will happen with Barcelona at this point. They first lose to Girona last weekend and now midweek they are losing to Royal Antwerp, which managed to get their first 3 points of the UEFA Champions League this season. Barca still finished top of the group with 12 points and Porto also at 12 points, but it still doesn't leave a good impression heading into the knockout stages. Definitely their morale will be hurt a bit because this team deserves to get 15 points at least. They deserved to defeat Royal Antwerp of all teams, but they just couldn't. Even though they equalized in the 90th minute, they were still defeated. I mean, how much can you bottle Barcelona? It's still a question to be asked. If Newcastle won and PSG didn't score a goal, PSG would have been eliminated from the Champions League. The game of margins. Game of margins, I might say. That's why it hurts more than ever. Atletico Madrid defeats Lazio 2-0 and it was a comfortable victory to say the least. And now here is the list of all the teams that have qualified for the UEFA Champions League round of 16, which is gonna be a banger. I'm excited to see which team faces which team, how the matches line up, because the Champions League excitement and amazingness starts now. We are here to celebrate this, and this group stage might be one of the most exciting group stages in recent years because you didn't know what is gonna happen, which team is gonna win, which team is gonna lose, and this one is kind of a bit special. Dortmund topping the group of death. Who would have expected Borussia Dortmund to be at the top of the group of death consisting of AC Milan, PSG, Newcastle and Dortmund? And I wouldn't have definitely not expected that Newcastle will be the one getting eliminated from all competitions. So there it is. This is how much I can recap as much as I can. Barca losing to Antwerp, Newcastle getting eliminated, AC Milan moving to Europa League, and PSG and Dortmund 1-1 draw, but it's enough to secure a spot in the UEFA knockout stages. Like and subscribe for more football updates, guys. I'll be keeping you guys posted.